AI makes you 17% dumber? Anthropic just proved AI makes you dumber. At least that's what the headline said. Or does it? 17% worse at learning. Brain rot confirmed. Case closed. Except, I read the actual study, and 800 comments arguing about it. Everyone missed the same thing. There were two groups of AI users with opposite results. Hello, I'm Mark A. Stafford. I run a one-person digital marketing agency. I do the work of 3 or 4 people through the use of AI. But I almost quit AI entirely. I spent an entire month working on one prompt. I spent $1,000 on a tool that became useless in 30 days. That's when I stopped learning tools and started asking a different question. What if the problem isn't AI? What if it's how we're using it? 2 people told me this week they won't use AI. One's a copywriter. She said she doesn't like AI for writing. She values her voice. The other builds websites. She said it scares her. She likes to think for herself. After reading a lot of the comments on this study, I get it. Hacker News exploded. It had 800 plus comments. The verdict was brutal. One commenter called AI steroids for Dunning-Kruger. That's the psychological effect when people overestimate their own competence. The echo chamber of stupid, one of my favorites. His full quote was brutal. An echo chamber of stupid. You're just going to suck much faster and feel better about it. Another said AI meant engineering yourself out of your career. The data backed them up. AI users scored 17% lower. Brain rot confirmed. Case closed. Except one commenter actually read the full study, and what they found changes everything. Here's the quote buried in the research. Among participants who use AI, we find a stark divide in skill formation outcomes. A stark divide, not one result, 2. The study found 2 groups of AI users. Group 1 scored under 40% on the test. They delegated thinking to AI, asked for code, accepted the output. Their skills eroded. Group 2 scored 65% or higher. They used AI to build comprehension, asked conceptual questions, requested explanations, nearly identical to people who never used AI at all. The math, the 17% drop. That came from Group 1 dragging down the average. The high performers didn't get dumber. They got faster while staying sharp. One commenter nailed the difference in a single phrase. He called it YOLO vibe coding versus amplified intent. YOLO vibe coding, that's the 95%. AI does the thinking, you accept the output, skills erode over time. And YOLO typically stands for you only look once. It also stands for you only live once. Amplified intent, that's the 5%. You do the thinking. AI challenges and expands it. Skills grow while speed increases. Same tool, opposite approaches, opposite results. Another commenter put it perfectly. It's not AI that makes you dumb, it's the wrong output style. So here's what I want my copywriter friend and my website builder to understand. They're not wrong to be skeptical. The brain rot they fear is absolutely real. But they're rejecting the 95% approach without knowing the 5% approach exists. The copywriter who values authentic voice, she'd love using AI to sharpen her thinking, not replace it. The builder who likes to think for herself, that's exactly what the high-scoring group did. More thinking, not less. I call this approach the intelligence merge. It's what the Anthropic study accidentally proved works. The study didn't prove AI makes you dumber. It proved most people use AI wrong. Which group are you training yourself to be in? If you want to learn the 5% approach, I built something called the AI Clone Interview. Very easy to do, totally free, and by the end, you'll have an AI that actually knows how you think. Link to my free school group is in the description. I'm Mark A. Stafford. Build, don't scroll. Thanks for watching.